just one of the beginning scenes we see of him. Do you see how this nigga is taking the drink? Like, why did he have to break it? The man could have just put it down gently. The man had to feel like he was him. Look at his man's face. Even he's in disbelief right now. The shot glass thinking like, what did I do to deserve such treatment? Now we continue. You can see this man is going through it. He's like seizuring and shit, you know what I'm saying? The man trying to hit some next type of dance move. And we already know this is where he begins. The most OG, powerful, just certified menace of the planet begins. Right when this man comes out, this man just grabs him by the throat. Do you see that face? Like, bro, you are not Caesar from Planet of the Apes. Like, shit. First thing is do, the man talks some shit to him too. He's talking brazy. He's saying some shit just like, you get no bitches. And chucks this nigga across the laboratory. And then look at this. Hits him with a crazy ass emote the next scene. Like, bro. This is the type of shit you be seeing in your nightmares, bro. This nigga legit looks like straight out of Origami. Like, straight up. Going back to this movie, I'm now realizing how much of a crash out Norman Osborn was, or the Green Goblin. Like, this man was on a different type of timing. Like, some of his crash outs were reasonable. I'll go through it later on the video. Some of them were reasonable, but any situation, he crashed out. He is the original certified menace of the villains. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, in the scene before he turns into the Green Goblin, he was talking to the board of directors about his serum to buff humans, but it failed miserably. He decided to use them against lab rats, but it just did not work in the test. It did make them 800% stronger, so I guess it did work in that sense, but at the same time, it made them clinically insane with anger issues and serial killer tendencies. And Norman was like, nah, we're blessed. And the board of directors are like, nah, gang, you tripping. And just because they said that and told him if they don't make it right for humans, they will cancel his whole project, this nigga Norman decided to make them his first ops. Like, bro, who is this guy? Just because they wanted safe human testing for the serum, but Norman was not hearing that, this man decided to literally boom them the next scene. He just pulled up on them, no talks, no hesitations. This man just came in, swooped in, and just dropped them like he was a cod lobster. Like, just straight blitz though. The next beginning of the crash out, this is not his crash out, this is just before. This man was just telling how his company, like, yo, we're making dollars, we're up bread, we're like showering in money, you know what I'm saying? And these guys are just like, nah, nigga, you're cooked. We're selling the company. Reasonable. Honestly, imagine you created a company and these niggas just literally just betray you. And all this work just for them niggas to stab you in the back. Like, this is how Dr. Jiro felt with the androids. Like, damn. It's a reasonable crash out. So in the next scene, the man pulls up on the Oscorp festival because they're celebrating selling the company to like the government or whatever. I don't know if he knows or not, but this nigga was ready to off his own son. Like, straight up. Like, he was ready to off his own son. Like, he just boomed everyone on that boat. He's not giving two fucks given just because they were ready to sell the company. Honestly, again, a great idea, but still menace behavior. This guy too is also a certified sniper. The man pulled up on his crew, dropped a bomb, and boomed them all to non-existent. Literally sent them back to the Fortnite lobby. This nigga is just on it, bro. Nigga pulled up on Mary Jane like how niggas be pulling up on girls when they're left alone for 1 second. He was ready to rizz up her whole future. After him and Spider-Man get into a little fight for a little bit, this man gets caught lacking by the police, and I think we already know what's gonna go on here, because this man is talking about I surrender when knowing damn well he's not surrendering. Yeah, the man starts blicking all the ops just like it's Batman in the Penguin Lounge. Then Spider-Man lands in front of him, try to hit him.
That's why you ain't never gonna have no paper, ain't never gonna have no bitches.
Do you see this? The man caught his punch and is talking mad shit. After he punches him away, the man leaves the situation and just gets up on out of there. Starts trying to boom Spider-Man. Man got some next Call of Duty Modern Warfare facilities on this thing. Another reason why he gets me so weak, because nearly after he heard Mary Jane scream, he could have instantly went for her, but nah. He waited until Spider-Man was ready to come up to him, then he decided to catch him in midair for drama effect. Like, nigga, you are just aura farming at this point. Like, oh my goodness. Slams him into the wall, gets into a crazy position. Hey, yo. They start boxing, throwing straight hands. Green Goblin's about to try to boom Spider-Man, but luckily Spider-Man shot some webs in his face, does a clean backflip, and Norman's out of there. But we already know that ain't the last time we're gonna see this motherfucker.
Prove me the gas!
After Green Goblin now is celebrating on his ops, you know what I'm saying, taking some liqueur, drinking, just having a good time after he just caught his ops lacking at the festival. Now the Green Goblin is starting to take over. Green Goblin and Norman, because they're technically two different people, are just pretty much having a conversation right now. And now, why did this man just break the glass?
Is this nigga serious?
Did you just have a thing for drinking stuff and just crashing out and breaking it? Like, bro, that's expensive china. If I ever did that in my household, I would get beaten. Straight up, my grandma would not allow that. I ain't gonna lie too, this whole scene, I'm not gonna show the whole scene, but this whole scene is pretty cool. How he's flipping back in characters with the mirrors and stuff. I thought it was pretty sick, you know what I'm saying? Because it shows the two personalities. But yeah, Green Goblin, certified menace. In this next scene, Jane Jonah Jameson and Peter Parker are just chatting it up, you know, and the man just smoking his dogie, and the man tosses it out the window. And guess who catches it and throw it back? Huh? Like, who is this nigga? He did not need to be ore farming right now. He did all of that. Nigga pulled up, he's like, what's good, nigga? This man got him choking, lifting him up like 10 feet in the air. Like, bro, you're not that one SpongeBob meme. Had that man floating, gasping for air. As Green Goblin's about to boom him out of existence, Spider-Man comes in and just saves his ass. And honestly, I gotta really like, you know, give Jameson some credit because he actually did not sell out. He really did not sell out Peter because he could have, but he didn't. So honestly, James Jonas is a real one in my books. The next menace activity, yo, Green Goblin is honestly just doing anything just to get Spider-Man's attention, and whole movie he's just been extra. This man dressed up as a woman, honestly a good plan. Like, I'm not even hating. That's honestly a good plan. But this man dressed up as a woman, screaming for his life just so Spider-Man could pull up, just so he can clock him in his face. Gave him a 1-2 death odds. And then this man's talking brazy, talking about like, yo, are you gonna join me or are you gonna die? Choose one. And you know what Spider-Man chose? Nigga, fuck your mom. And Green Goblin's like, alright, you chose death, my son. And just tries to kill him again. Like, this man does not like when things don't go his way. Like, bro, this man is so just either a menace or a hater. Bro, even Aunt May became his op. And you're gonna see what I mean in this next scene. Him and Peter, the family, Norman Osborn, Mary Jane, you know, they're all about to go eat some dinner. And just because Aunt May smacked his hand, she became an op. Just because of that one issue, she became an op. You can see how he's looking at her. This nigga's a freak. Why is he looking at her while licking his fingers and shit? And you see how he's cut her knife looking at her?
Police! Police! Help!
Aunt May should have known. She was just trying to be nice, but now she's on the op list. She gotta go now. Then Green Goblin notices that Peter is Spider-Man, so the man gets out of the situation quickly because now he needs to rethink his whole plan and learn. Because for him it's like a son, you know what I'm saying? So he gets out of there quickly. He skedaddles. Then his son Norman Osborn is like, broski, I just brought you to meet my girl and you're already up and leaving. And the man's talking hella brazy about MJ. But honestly, as he should, I don't even fuck with MJ. She's a straight 304. I already know the convo went something like this. Dad, where you going? Nigga, I seen her on the story. She got a 1 million snap score, ass on the gram. She's out here posting bottles, Hellcats at 3 in the morning. Nigga, she not the one. But daddy, I love her, she's the one. Brother, when you were out there sending her to a party, she was out here shaking ass for Marty. Get out of my face, little. And yeah, Green Goblin is a menace because Mary Jane heard all of it, as she should. Because that girl's, again, I could go a whole video about her. She's a straight 304. But Norman actually defended her. And she's like, you didn't even stand up for me. And Norman's like,
is this nigga serious?
Next scene though. Just to show you who's boss. You guys probably remember the scene from Spider-Man No Way Home if y'all seen that movie. If you haven't, you probably should go watch it. You see the mask talking to him. And look what he has Harry doing. Nigga is on all knees. All 4 of them. Got him crawling. Nigga got him crawling like he's one of those boyfriends that's like, oh, my girlfriend doesn't control me. But then, you know, she has a whole leash around that nigga's neck. Get the fuck out of here. Literally, probably the most savage, most out-of-pocket shit I've seen in cinema till this day, y'all.
Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us.
This nigga is crazy.
Literally the next scene, Aunt May is having a prayer to the Lord Jesus Christ, and this man pulls up on her prayer mid-prayer. Man came in with that energy. He's putting this old ass lady in straight cardiac arrest. If that was me, my life already would have been done. I would have been fainted and I would have been like, Lord, take me now. Like, bro, he didn't have to do this. He did all of this just because she smacked his hand. Come on now. He did not need to do that. Just because you couldn't wait a few extra minutes to eat with the whole family? Nah. And even worse part too, the man's telling her to finish it. Man's like, yo, finish the prayer or you're booed. Like, what? Nah, bro. I don't know if y'all remember, but this nigga was a top certified black Air Force One energy. Like, what did Aunt May do, bro? What did grandma do? So for the next scene, Peter Parker pulls up to the hospital and, you know, he's trying to get some information, like what happened to her, is she okay, blah, blah, blah. And the man decides to call Mary Jane. I don't know why he's calling her, you know what I'm saying, this straight, yeah, 304. But then Green Goblin answers, and just because Green Goblin's like, alright, yo fam, I took your bitch, this man is cheese now. Like, brother, your aunt, bro, she just pulled up on your aunt mid-prayer, and just because he took this 304, now you're gonna get your lick back? Nah, you're not serious. You're a fraud. Hey, yo. You are a fraud.
This nigga is trash.
So Green Goblin is now on the move, you know what I'm saying? He has an act. He made Spider-Man pull up like he wanted to, and now he's giving Spider-Man a choice. Save the huzz or save the kids. Me personally,
I love you.
Liar!
I would have saved the kids. I would have let Mary Jane drown. That girl's a straight 304. But I think we all know who Fraud Man picked. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up today's video and pretty much wraps up why Green Goblin is definitely in the Black Air Force One community. But if you guys do like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I did record this just before Christmas. So honestly, when this comes up, it will probably be past New Year's. So hope you guys had a great holidays and a happy new year. You already know we're coming to 2025 looking strong. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Let's go.